Hello, this is video 2 for Math0302 beginning algebra, chapter 5, section 2. In this video, we're going to look at some polynomials and determine its degree and the type of polynomial. Okay. Now, if we look here at the first line here, we have y minus 3. Okay, that's a polynomial. We want to determine the degree of the polynomial. To do that, we have to know the degree of each term. Notice that there's a term here and here. Okay, for this term, its exponent is 1, so it's degree 1. For this term, there is no exponent on the variable, which means its degree is 0. In other words, there are no y's here. Okay, so degree 1, degree 0. The degree of the polynomial is the highest of these terms that you see here. So you see a 1 and a 0, the highest is 1. So this is a degree 1, and the question is what type of polynomial? And the type of polynomial is whether it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or none of these. Okay, so for this there are two terms, and 2 means bi. So this is a binomial. Okay. Now let's look at the second row. We have 4x to the 5th minus 2x cubed plus 5x plus 3. Again, we want to look at the degree, so we're going to look at each term. Notice that there are 4 terms here. We have 4x to the 5th, negative 2x cubed, plus 5x, and plus 3. Okay, so there are 4 terms. The degree for the first term is a 5, because that's the exponent there. The degree for the second term is a 3. The degree for the third term is an understood 1, and the degree for the fourth term is 0, because there are no x's with this last term. It's a constant term. And remember, constants give you degree 0. Now looking at this, which of these has the highest degree? 5, 3, 1, or 0 means that the highest degree here is 5. So the degree is 5. Now how many terms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, because mono means 1 term, bi means 2 terms, tri means 3 terms, we're going to have to choose none of these. If you want, you could have said polynomial here because that's technically what it is, or a quadrinomial because quad means 4. But the instructions say none of these, so we will use none of these. Okay. Look at the third row. We have 12x squared y minus xy plus 1. Okay, there are 3 terms here. The first term here is 12x squared y. The second term is minus xy. And the third term is 1. The reason that there are 3 terms is because terms are only separated by addition and subtraction. That's the reason 12x squared y is all one big term. Now the degree. Well, this is an exponent of 2, but there's also an exponent of 1 for the y here. And because they're one term, we have to add the exponents together. 2 plus 1 is 3, so the first term has degree 3. The second term, understood 1 and 1, well, 1 plus 1 gives me 2. And the constant term is degree 0. Now the highest of these degrees is 3. So this is a degree 3. And again, there are 3 terms, and because 3 means tri, that means that this last one will be a trinomial.